This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardines, to use this as an educational material.
Global environmental crisis. The global environmental crisis has its own roots in industrialization, population growth, and consumption pattern. The burning of fossil fuel has led to climate change, deforestation, and air pollution, while agricultural practices and pollution have caused water contamination and soil degradation. Desertification and ozone depletion further exacerbate the crisis. The Earth faces a dire crisis today. Pollution, warming, and desertification sway. Human action can harm planet delicate frame, cause climate change, ozone depletion chain. Industrialization dark legacy remains a threat to life in desired disparate strains. What everyday encounter with pollution? Global warming, desertification, and ozone depletion have severe consequences. Air pollution causes respiratory issues and smog, while water pollution can contaminate drinking water and harm marine life. Global warming leads to the extreme weather event and rising sea level, and desertification result in soil erosion and decreased crop yield. Ozone depletion increases UV radiation, lead to skin cancer. Government, individuals must act as one to save the planet before damage is done. Renewable energy, sustainable ways to thrive, reduce, reuse, recycle to keep the earth alive. Collective action can reserve the harm tide. For a greener future, we must step inside.
What is the relationship of population growth to food security? So, population growth and food security are closely interrelated. As the global population grows, the demand for food increases, putting pressure on agricultural systems to produce enough to meet everyone's needs. Here's how the population growth affects food security. First is increased demand for food. More people require more food, which can strain resources like land, water, and energy needed for food production. Rapid population growth, especially in developing countries, can make challenging to produce enough food domestically, leading to reliance on import or food aid. So, second, pressure on agricultural land and resources. Expanding agriculture to meet growing food demands can lead to deforestation, soil degradation, and water scarcity, which can compromise long-term food security. Unsustainable farming practices can further reduce the land's productivity over time. Third is climate change and environmental impact. Population growth often contributes to increased greenhouse gas emissions, driving climate change, which disrupts food systems through more frequent droughts, floods, and extreme weather events. These environmental changes make it harder to maintain consistent food production levels. Fourth is food prices and access. A larger population can lead to higher demand for food, potentially increasing food prices for lower-income families. This can result in reduced food access, leading to malnutrition and hunger.
What is the relationship of population growth to food security? So, challenges in urbanization. With a growing population, more people move to urban areas, which changes food distribution and access pattern. Urban population often rely heavily on market purchased food, so any fluctuation in supply or price can significantly impact food security. Second, innovation and efficiency needs. To counterbalance the challenges posed by population growth, there is a push for innovation in agriculture, such as higher crop varieties, sustainable farming practices, and better food storage and distribution system. This can help improve food security properly implemented. In summary, population growth poses a significantly challenges to food security. As population expand, effort to increase food production must be balanced with sustainable practices to ensure long-term food availability, improvement, health, and resilience against climate impact.
What is the relationship between population growth and environmental issues concerning sustainability? To manage the environmental impact of population growth, a strategic approach is essential. Efficient resource management, including water, food, and energy conservation, helps minimize waste and depletion. Transitioning to renewable energy sources like solar and wind can reduce pollution and reliance on fossil fuels. Sustainable farming practices like organic farming and crop rotation preserves ecosystem while increasing food production. Urban areas must prioritize green spaces and public transport to reduce their ecological footprint. Conserving natural habitats through ecosystem protection and reforestation preserves biodiversity. Raising public awareness and promoting education encourages sustainable behaviors like water and energy conservation. Managing population growth through family planning, education, and women's empowerment reduces pressure on resources. Technology innovations such as water efficient irrigation and pollution control can minimize environmental damage. Adopting a circular economy, focus on recycling and reusing materials can reduce waste and conserve resources. Lastly, strong policies and regulations are crucial for encouraging sustainable practices and long-term ecological health. By combining these efforts, we can ensure that population growth is balanced with the Earth's ability to support it, promoting a sustainable future.
So, good day guys. I'm Cadet Daniel Sidiche and I'm gonna explain sustainability. So, sustainability is about making sure we can keep using the earth resources without ruining it for future generation. So, like nanghulam ka sa imong close friend o car tapos you make sure nga iniguli nimo kay no damage tapos makahulam ra kanyang balik. So using resources wisely, like we need to use things like water, energy, and forests carefully so they don't run out. Imagine if we keep taking water from a well without letting refill. Eventually it would be empty. So protecting the environment, we need to reduce pollution and protect ecosystems so they can stay healthy. So imagine guys, if we dump trash in a park, so it will be a nice place to visit, right? So thinking about the future, we need to making choices that will be benefit future generation, not just ourselves. Imagine if we build a factory that polluted the air, it will be harm for everyone, sa mga children, tapos even people who sa children, so people who will born yet. So mana guys, tapos it's not just about the saving the planet. It's about making sure that everyone has a good healthy and quality of life in the future. So thank you guys.
What is the relationship of population growth to environmental crisis in development? Population growth is deeply connected to environmental crisis in the context of development. As our populations increase, the demand for resources, energy, and space rises, placing intense pressure on the environment. This relationship manifests in various ways, including resource depletion, pollution, deforestation, and climate change, which are often amplified by development activities aimed at accommodating larger populations.
What is the relationship of the population growth to environmental issues and future of globalization? The relationship between population growth and environmental issues in the context of globalization is significant and complex, with major implications for sustainable development, resource allocation, and global economic integration. And here are some relationship in population growth to environmental issues and future globalization. Number 1. Resource depletion. Number 2. Climate change. Number 3. Diversity loss and habitat destruction. Number 4. Water scarcity and pollution. Number 5. Energy consumption and fossil fuels. Number 6. Food security and agricultural pressure. And lastly, global policy challenges and inequality. So in summary, population growth poses a variety of environmental challenges, from resource depletion and climate change to pollution and loss of diversity. As globalization accelerates in interconnectedness of economies, these issues are magnified, with local environment issues becoming global concerns. That's all. Thank you.
The relations of population growth on environmental issues. Population growth in environmental issues are linked. As the human population expands, so does our demand for resources like water, food, and energy. This increased consumption can lead to various environmental problems. One of the major issues is deforestation. To accommodate the growing population, vast areas of forests are cleared for agriculture, housing, and infrastructure. Like in housing, like villages, urbans, etc. This not only destroys the habitat of many animals, but also contributes to soil erosion, loss of biodiversity, increased greenhouse gas emission, and mostly cause of landslide, flood. Because of deforestation, there is no more plants to drink the water in the area when it's raining. Thank you.